This is LaShawn. Can't even talk about her. She's already crying. Why are you crying? You know who the father of your child is, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. 2 years ago, LaShawn was in love with a man named Colione. They had a beautiful child together, Colione Jr. But now, when LaShawn became pregnant with their second child, Anthony, her entire world comes crashing down because Colione told her he was not the father. Now, it has been...
Come on, man. You
know you the daddy, Carly. I would not put my baby up on you and you is worthless.
You can quit all that.
You ain't did nothing and you know that. What am I putting up for you? You ain't even got $2. Give me $2. Give me $2.
What are you saying? You say, wait a second, LaShawn, what you're saying is you wouldn't put him.
I would not. Mark, we got a 3-year-old. I would not put another baby out for him because he is. Y'all, let me look.
Oh my God.
I've got 2 kids by him. You know what I'm saying? I work, I go to school, I pay bills, I take care of 4 kids. He in a whole other city, he calls and asks me for money. How you gonna call that? Pay your cell phone bill when I got a house phone to pay?
Do those kids look like him?
Yeah, look. Swear to God, look at my babies, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at my babies. Look at my babies. Look at this. Look at my babies, man. Look at that. Y'all cannot tell me that.
Those babies look alike.
You better. Yes.
So what? No, wait a second. He says he's not the father. Why does he tell you he's not the father?
Because my baby don't look like him.
What?
He say my baby don't look. Y'all, do my baby look like him? Yes, he do. Yes, my baby look. Look at that. Look how sexy my. Look at that. You can't tell me my baby don't. You better go.
What are you gonna do when he comes out here?
When I come out, I'm gonna tell you gonna step up and do what you're supposed to be doing for the last almost 2 years. I want child support. I want back pay. And you finna step up and make up for all that time. Believe what I tell you.
LaShawn.
Quit playing with you. Bring him out.
Wait a second.
Bring him out. Maury, this man is working. I would not pin the child on him.
Right.
Colione does not have $5 to his name.
Okay.
Why would I pin a baby on him? Why would I do that?
Wait a second, LaShawn.
Right.
You go to school.
I go to school.
You work.
I work. I got a 3-bedroom house. I pay rent. I pay light. I pay gas. I pay phone. I pay cable. On top of 4 kids. And I'm not. I don't need him, but he needs to be there.
Why do you even care about him?
Because my baby needs his father. He is getting older and older, and he needs that male figure in his life. I have my brother and my uncle, but they doing their own thing. He needs his dad.
Do they call him daddy?
Well, my 3-year-old do. My 1-year-old don't. Let me tell you. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm glad you brought that up. When he be calling y'all, he call and talk to my baby, little daddy, little Colione on the phone. Hey, daddy, woo woo. And he get the phone, and he holding the phone, talking, but all he handed me the phone like that. The phone, he done hung up on my baby. He hung up on and called back, talking about, that's your son. He's suspect. How you gonna call my baby suspect?
Now we spoke to him.
Oh, suspect, son.
This is what he had to say before the show. Watch this.
Look at my, what?
The son and I, we have a 3-year-old son together. He's named after me. He looks just like me. I know he's mine. But a 1-year-old son, Anthony, he's what I call a suspect child. Nobody knows who he belongs to. I am 100% positive that I am not the father of LaShawn's baby. And you could bet money on that. You would think that LaShawn is the sweetest girl in the world, but she's a straight hoe. One day she's studying to be a nurse. The next day she's stripping up in the club. Any one of her clients could be her child's father, not me. I never even seen LaShawn's son, but I seen pictures. I think she brought the wrong baby home from the hospital. That baby looks nothing like me. There is no way I'm the father of LaShawn's baby. She even named the kid after another man. LaShawn, you're a cheater and a hoe. And when these test results come back and prove that I'm not the father, I want you to stay the hell out of my life.
Messing with him. I'm a hoe for messing with him.
Wait a second.
I'm a hoe for messing with him.
I don't want you. You can't touch him.
I ain't gonna touch him. I ain't gonna touch him, but I'm finna tell him something.
Okay, here's Colione.
Anybody can
Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't run up in my face, man.
Let's talk to him. Let's talk to him. Talk to him.
So this work.
Okay.
Don't run up in my face.
Colione, I want you to see this child, okay?
If I do what you gonna do.
Hey, LaShawn, let me talk to him. See that child right there? See that child?
Yeah, I see him.
What do you think?
He don't look nothing like me. Look at my first son. He look just like me. That
Where's
boy
the
don't
first
look
son's
nothing
picture?
like me. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You don't think they look alike?
No, I don't think.
You don't think those two kids look alike?
No, the first one, yeah, the oldest one, man, not the second one.
No?
No, negative, no. Negative.
You're positive you're not the father.
I'm positive.
And you're positive he is the father.
I'm more than positive.
Come on, man.
I'm more than
Colione,
positive.
who was she with if she wasn't with you?
I don't know. She left me, went to another state, called me 5 months later like I'm pregnant. You been gone 6 months.
You a lie. I was
Come
gone
on, man.
3. And I ain't tell you. His godmama told you. I ain't want to tell you because
It's-
you
right,
this.
right.
You ain't
Okay.
do nothing.
Call
You
me
ain't
what
gonna-
you want.
But you finna
But
do something
you finna
now,
find
believe
his
what I
daddy.
tell
I know
you.
that.
I
You
got
finna find
him
his
sitting in front of me. I got him 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 sitting in front of me.
Sit down. Sit down.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Don't walk off, Maury. Come here. Don't walk off. Don't walk off. Let me tell you something else. Let me tell you something else. I'm talking this. My mama siding with him.
Right.
My mama-
Even her mama, her family, everybody.
My mama
Everybody in
said,
her
"Why you
family.
think that
Come
make me
on.
feel?"
Your
He
own
already
mama,
told me.
your sister, everybody telling me you bogus. That is
Because
not
he
my
said
child.
he-
Come
he's
on, man.
Does your
Whatever.
mother say that?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Your mother says that's not his
Yeah.
child?
Everybody, come on,
And
man.
I'm
That's
finna
not
prove
my
all y'all
child, man.
wrong.
You're going to prove
And
wrong.
where the
Right
envelope
now.
at,
Why
man?
don't we do it right
Bust
now?
the envelope
Right
down.
now. Right now.
Bust the envelope down. That's all we gotta do. Bust the envelope down.
Remember what you
Bust the
finna do.
envelope down.
Now.
Come on. Bust that boy down. Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this.
Bust him down.
Is he a good father for Colione
Yeah,
Jr.?
he is.
He is.
When he was first born, I ain't gonna lie, when he was first born, he was real good with him. He kept him.
But Anthony's done nothing with.
He ain't even seen him.
Come on, I bought him. Come on, I did.
I passed on.
Right, and you owe me 60 bucks for that. When they read these results, let me get my
Colione,
60 bucks.
When it
Straight
comes
up.
to 1.5-year-old Anthony, you are not the father. LaShawn.
I told her.
LaShawn.
Not Missy.
LaShawn,
Not Missy. Shorty. Not Missy.
Look. You are a good mother to your children, okay? You work hard for your children, all right? You do everything for your children. You knew he wasn't going to be there. We'll find out. We'll help you find out. LaShawn, look, you're too good a woman. You are too good a woman.
No.
You are too good a person. You are a loving, responsible parent. You hear me? Hey, wait a second. You be quiet. Now, you all have a child together. You know that.
She tripping.
You give her some respect.
I told you. Before we came here. I told you. I've been told. You knew.
Be nice. Does this woman take care of her kids?
Yeah, she do.
Well, then you
she
are
a good mother.
That's right. That's
all I
right.
asked her to do was tell the truth to me. That's all you had to do. We had to come to me rough.
We'll help you.
That's all you had to do.
We will help you. We'll think about it.
I already knew. Come on, man.
It's going to be all right.
Oh, it ain't going to be all right. Because she don't know where her daddy at.
Let's welcome 18-year-old Sandriana to the Maury Show. So, when Sandriana was 16, she started dating an older guy named Quincy. 3 months later, Sandriana discovered she was pregnant with her son, Quincy III. Then when Sandriana revealed the news to Quincy, she says he started crying, saying, "I'm too young to have a baby." So now Quincy not only denies Quincy III, he and his cousin Curtis have a lot to say about Sandriana and women in general.
My cousin Curtis, he always got my back. So when he told me about these girls from Columbus, Ohio, I listened to every word he had to say.
These women are known across the world for pinning babies on men they know aren't their fathers.
And that's exactly what Sandriana's trying to do to me, and I'm not having it. She know I'm a partial owner of my family ice cream shop.
She's just trying to get a scoop of your money any way she can. And don't forget, Sandriana, I saw the messages you was writing to them guys on Facebook, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I got in an accident on the monkey bars when I was 6 years old, and the doctors told me I was infertile. That means I'm not the father.
I'm not only here for my cousin, but to warn every man in Columbus, Ohio.
Get a DNA test ASAP.
Wow. What do you think about what those two have to say?
I just feel like they're both idiots.
They're both idiots.
None of what they're saying makes sense. I know who I slept with.
You think his cousin Curtis is getting into his head?
Yes, for sure.
Curtis, nice to see you.
How you doing?
How you been? So, Curtis, all your friends in Columbus have babies pinned on them?
Yes, I had a baby pinned on me. I waited 9 months, no baby.
Why can't she be trusted?
Cause I saw some messages like on Facebook.
Messages?
Where she was talking to one of our friends.
Curtis.
Yes, sir.
It's a long way to having messages on Facebook to having a baby. You know that, don't you?
That's true.
Are you brainwashing your cousin?
No, I'm not brainwashing. No, I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
What did you just find out?
We discovered she had sex with one of our friends.
Meanwhile, Curtis, one more question.
Yeah.
You told my producers you have a very special skill for reading people.
Yeah, I can read anybody in this crowd. Real.
And by the way, how do you read her?
I just feel like she's no good. She's not for the right thing. You see what I'm saying?
All right, Curtis.
You see what I'm saying?
Look at that. What do you think?
It doesn't make any sense.
He also said he had an accident as a child, and he fell in the
That's a lie.
in the playground.
That is a lie. I doesn't feel like that's true. That's not true at all.
And his privates got hurt, and therefore he doesn't think he doesn't have any.
Do y'all hear that?
He doesn't have any
hear that?
kids.
That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. Do you think he looks like Quincy III?
Yes, I do.
Really?
I feel like he looks just like him.
Where?
Just like him.
Look.
Like he looks just
Where is it at? Where is it at? He's light skinned. He's light skinned. He's light skinned. He's light skinned. What are y'all talking about? He's light skinned.
So what happened during your pregnancy that was very upsetting to you?
He would not be there, like, he wasn't there like how he was before I got pregnant. And now he doesn't even help with nothing for real.
Nothing.
I take care of my son on my own. I take care of my son on my own. I do
All right,
everything on my
everybody,
own.
here's Quincy. Quincy, come on out. Nice to see you, Quincy.
Nobody's capping. You know for a fact it's your baby.
She's lying.
Lying.
What is she lying about?
Talking about I don't do nothing for the baby
You don't.
and whatever
You don't.
else
I
he
take care of him
said.
every single day by myself.
No.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
No.
How many times have you changed a diaper? How many
Over
times have you made a
20,
Bible?
30, over however many times. You capping.
never put my son in the bathroom, none of that. You never, you don't do nothing
Quincy,
for my son.
first of all, you think that childhood accident, you don't have any kids, right?
This is the only possibility.
That's the only possibility. I mean, you haven't had any children before, right?
No.
So you don't think you can have babies
I don't
because
think
of that
so.
childhood accident, right?
Correct.
Where you fell in a playground, right? By the way, what is it about Columbus, Ohio, and women? What is it?
All these girls do is if they find they all money hungry for real. I'm gonna be honest with you. They find out that you got something going for yourself, Maury. They gonna want.
By the
parts.
way, I've been to Columbus, Ohio. It's a very pretty town. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's pretty downtown, cause y'all don't go to like where the real action happens at in Columbus. And so people don't know about Columbus for real. But I know for sure that
You've had a baby pinned on you in the past?
Oh yeah. Multiple times girls did that. Every time you would want to break up with a girl, that's what they would say to stay with you.
All I
They'll
know
say
is that has
you
nothing to do
pregnant
with
by
my
her,
son.
and
I
they
know
want
for a
you to
fact
be
that's
with
my
him.
baby. I know for a fact that's your baby. That's all I know.
By the way, you would take care of this child if it was yours, right?
I would still take care of it if it wasn't mine, just because.
And if this... By the way, do you want to get back with her at all, with Sandriana?
No.
No.
Never.
I don't want to be with him neither.
You don't want to be with him
He's
either?
childish. He's immature.
Okay. But you would take care of that child,
Yeah,
right?
if it's my child.
Right. So y'all don't want to be together.
No.
And he has said he will take care of this child if he's his, because you have the wherewithal to take care of a child, right? We're going to find out right now. If he's the father, if your cousin is the father, you're going to apologize to the women in Columbus?
All the way out.
Well, yeah, you're going to apologize to all those women in Columbus?
Hey, look. That doesn't change why I think, because what she did in her past history. You see what I'm saying?
In the case of 5-month-old Quincy III, Quincy, you are the father. Take care of that kid. Just take care of that child. Thank you very much. You'd be a cousin to that child.
Yeah, most definitely.
There you go. Thank you. You want to apologize to her?
I'm sorry, Sandriana, for accusing you.
Addiction. You know, I don't think there's anybody out there who doesn't know somebody who is either battling addiction or has beaten it. Everyone welcome Samantha to the Maury Show. Samantha is 11 months clean. And the man she says helped turn her life around is her boyfriend, Terry, who she actually met in recovery. But since they've been together, Samantha has come into some money. And today she now wonders if Terry is really with her for love, or is he just using her like many men have done with her in the past? Watch.
Before Terry came into my life, there was so much pain and so much heartbreak for both me and my children. That pain caused me to spiral into a deep, dark hole. I started using drugs to hide the pain, and my life became a living hell. It wasn't until I got into recovery that my life started to change. And that is where I met my knight in shining armor, Terry. Terry promised that he would love me, be there for me, and never hurt me. But today, I feel like everything he told me was a lie. I believe that Terry's cheating on me and using me. I don't think Terry's the man that he portrayed himself to be. I feel shattered and my heart is broken. I need to know if the man I love is lying to me.
I think we ought to know about your life before you met the guy.
I was in recovery. I chose to go to recovery. I'm apart from my children right now. I lost my fiance in 2018, and I have 4 small children. I met Terry in recovery. I was trying to better my life before that. I was in depression. I didn't eat. I just stayed in bed all the time. I'd stay in bed till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, go to work, come home, go back to bed. I just stayed in bed. I felt like I had nothing to live for.
And you think that he saved you?
Yes, he did.
He saved you from that life. What's your biggest fear?
That he's cheating or using me.
Since the day you met Terry, right? Something's been bothering you.
But a week after we moved, I left everything, left my job. My job gave me a check to get a new house for me and my kids. We'd been through a lot of tragedy in the past year and a half.
And you were able to buy a house.
And we were able to buy a house. After I got that check, Terry was like, hey, I know of a house. My ex, it's actually his ex's fiance.
So you think he is using you
Might have
and your
used
money.
me as a step up.
Right.
To get out of the situation he was in.
I see. And then you gave him some money because he had a cruise planned.
Yes.
Well, it was a strange cruise. Who was on the cruise?
His ex, her boyfriend, and his ex. But I felt like you moved me somewhere and left me, after 1 week and left me and went on a cruise for a week.
I see. And you think something might have happened on the cruise?
Yeah, 8 o'clock at night, tell me he's going to bed. I wouldn't hear from him till 11, 12 o'clock the next day. Who goes to bed on a cruise at 8 o'clock at night and gets up at 12 o'clock?
And then what did you notice on his Facebook after he came back from the cruise?
So when he come back from the cruise, I was going through, see who I had talked to, because he said he had no service out there. So when I get back, it says, you are now connected to this woman, this lady. You're now connected to this one. You're now connected to this one.
Are these people he met on the cruise?
He denies it. He said he sent these ladies friends requests way back when he was in recovery. So.
And what about the app you found on his phone?
So I found a dating app when Terry was in recovery. When we were in recovery, at first he told me to take a step back and stop calling him so much. He had to focus on his recovery. But recently I noticed there was a dating app on his phone, and he had been talking to women on dating apps. But I was taking energy out of his recovery, but they weren't, you know? Multiple, like 20 ladies he was talking to, so.
And then you heard like a comment that a coworker made to him, right?
Yeah, we had a coworker, she was 21 years old, young girl, blonde. She would make some sexual comments to him. He goes, I'm thirsty, you got a water? And I'm like, yeah, right over there. And she's like, I got some spit in my mouth if you want it. And he said, no, thank you. He says, no, thank you, but then like smiles. So every time I'd be looking around the corner, we work at the same place, I'd look around, he's smiling at her, flirting, he's flirtatious.
What'd you find in his car?
In my car.
Oh, your car.
Yeah, in my car, I found a headband.
Oh, a headband.
A blue one, smells like perfume. We were at work. I got it out of the van. I brought it up to the house we were working at, and I said, whose is this? And he's like, where was that? I said, in the van. And an hour later, he said, it's his daughter's.
Then there was a woman, apparently, who approached him on the street.
I went into Dollar General. My children were in the car. I went into Dollar General, come out. He rolls down his window. This lady's like, hey, TJ, it's been a while. Look at this pic. Look at this pic of you and so-and-so, da-da-da, and talked for 6 minutes. I mean, I got out of the van, had a cigarette, and sat there. I was pissed. And I don't even know if he knew I was there, existed at the time. And he's like, and then she leaves, and he goes, that's an old friend. I'm like, you're not going to introduce me as your girlfriend, as anything? Like, we're not in a relationship? Do you have something to prove here?
And there are some Facebook messages you've seen?
It's from where I used to work. He says it's ladies that he used to work with. It's nothing serious. They have boyfriends, but my thing is 3 or 4 months later, after you've left that job, why are you still messaging them, you know, and going back and forth?
Okay. You love this guy, right?
I love him.
He helped you out. Brought you back.
He did.
What's going to happen if he fails his test?
He's gonna have to go.
Here's Terry, everybody. Is there anything I asked her that you haven't been accused of doing?
She's pretty jealous, and I think that she's just overreacting.
You've helped each other, right? Get clean.
Yes, we have.
And you should be proud because you've been several months into recovery.
Yes.
So I guess my question is, as far as the headband, why did it take so long for you to come up with an answer on whose it was? I mean, why was it in the van?
You know, my daughter was in the car days before that. I got 3 teenage daughters, and they were in the car.
And then connecting with the ladies, you left me for a cruise, and you had all these...
You know I felt bad about going on that cruise, leaving you there.
You had all
You know I felt bad for leaving you there.
You had all these ladies connected, you know, connected on Facebook while you were on the cruise.
No, I didn't.
It says now connected on Messenger.
Show it to me. I didn't talk to any ladies on the cruise, any, except the people serving me drinks.
Here's the thing. She thinks from the first week you all were with each other that you haven't been honest with her. How's that make you feel?
It disappoints me, it really does, because I took her to see my mom for Thanksgiving dinner. I don't take just anyone to see my mother, because my mother's hard.
Right.
And I introduced her to my kids.
Right.
I don't introduce...
And to me, I mean, the worst cut of all is that she thinks you're using her.
Yeah, that breaks my heart. I mean, that really, really upsets me because I could have stayed where I was at, and I would have been fine. This was an opportunity for her to get a house, to get her kids back, and I presented it to her, and she wanted to be committed with me, and that was a chance for us to be committed, so I presented that opportunity to her.
How about the, you know, when she sees that coworker make those inappropriate comments to you?
She's just a young, childish,
Okay,
immature
this
girl.
is Terry's answer at nighttime, though. When I would confront what she had said or the rude comment she said or the sexual thing she would say, Terry would say, you cannot take it out on me. I didn't do it, she's doing it. Okay, but when she's doing it and you're smiling
no,
and...
I wasn't.
That's, okay? So, I mean, yes, we work around a lot of men, okay? So I smile stuff, you know, and just so work goes okay.
Yeah, you can
he
cut
accuses
up with
me,
guys,
right,
if
but
a girl cuts up with me and I laugh about it, it's wrong.
He didn't start accusing me of cutting up with the guys at work until she left and lost her job. So once she wasn't around for him to cut up with, it wasn't all right for me,
There's a girl there now. Every time I talk to her, you get jealous.
You're going to pass this test?
Yes, I'm going to pass it.
You both are in recovery.
Yes.
What's this doing to your recovery?
Either way, I know I can't go back out and use again, because that life, no matter what, that life, I just can't do it. No matter what happens between me and her, I can't go do that again. Right. I can't.
Can you stay in recovery without him?
Yes, I can. I became, Terry, that's the thing about Terry, is I was bad, Maury. I was depressed. I couldn't eat nothing in a dark hole spiraling backwards. Like, I didn't see no hope for tomorrow until I met him. And since I met him, I've gotten to a relationship with God, and I go to church, and he's lifting me up.
Ralph, you want to help me out here? Anything you want to say to him before I read the results?
I want to say that everything that we've gone through, it's really hurt, because you are my knight in shining armor. Since the day I met you at that fishing park, and you walked over and asked me to carry my chairs. Like, I fell in love from that day. And you know, a month or two later, when you told me to stop calling you because I was getting in the way of your recovery, it's like I was broken all over, and those past relationships come up.
Well, that's not what I intended for. I was trying to focus on my recovery, and I'm sorry.
All right. You want to be with her? Did you cheat on Samantha when you went on a cruise with your ex last year? Terry, you said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth. Did you start to date Samantha because you wanted to use her for a place to stay? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth. During your relationship with Samantha, have you ever cheated on her with any other women you've messaged on social media with? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
I'm sorry.
We're not finished. Terry, during your relationship with Samantha, have you ever had sexual contact of any kind with any other woman? You said no, and Ralph, the lie detector test determined
you are telling the truth.
Go home. Have a life. Nice to see you. Backstage, everyone, is a man named Mike. Mike believes he is owed $14,675 from this woman, Veronica. You see, Veronica has an 11-month-old son named Boris, and Mike claims he has spent that amount of money on clothes, toys, and child care items for baby Boris. But recently, Mike has started to suspect that Boris is not his son and has demanded a DNA test. Watch this.
My ex-girlfriend, Veronica, is a compulsive liar. That's why I have doubts that her son, Boris, is mine. When Veronica sees me, all she sees is dollar signs. I have spent thousands of dollars on her son. To be exact, I'm talking $14,675. $3,300 in monthly payments for Boris. $4,900 of bills for Veronica's apartment. $6,000 on baby clothes, baby toys, car seats, diapers, and wipes. And an additional $475 to help Veronica on her rent last month. If this DNA test proves that Boris isn't mine, Veronica owed me a hell of a lot of money, and I want every cent back.
What do you think of that?
Maury, taking care of child, that's worth more than money. That's worth way more than that, Maury. Way more.
He thinks he's not the father and that you're just using him for money.
He only think that, Maury, because we're not together no more. When we broke up, Maury, he said, that ain't my baby. You must have been cheating on me the whole time, Maury.
Here's the thing. He says you told him he wasn't the father.
I told him that one time during the argument,
He
Maury.
says you did it
one time.
4 times.
That's not true, Maury. He lying on me, Maury. He's sitting up here telling y'all this stuff. He talking about he not the father of Boris?
Right.
Come on now, you know that's your son. Doing for Boris is not the same thing.
Yeah.
Buying Boris stuff, toys, shoes, and clothes, that's not the same as taking care of him, Maury. I'm taking care of him when he's sick, when he's feeling good. I'm there for him, Maury.
Okay. Now, do you think Mike looks like Boris?
Yes, I do.
Right there?
Let me show you. Look at that head, Maury. Look at the head. Look at the hairline, Maury. Look at this hairline right there. The eyebrows, the eyelashes. Look at that baby, Maury. Look at them ears, Maury. Look at the ears. The head. He got the head. He got the hairline. He know that's his baby.
Didn't you tell my people that Mike wanted to have a baby with you?
Yes, he did. And he was there to sign the birth certificate. He cut the umbilical cord.
He says that you always call Boris your baby, not our baby.
That's how I talk, Maury. I talk like that to everybody. I feel like Boris is a part of me. I'm the one pushed him. I carried him for 9 months.
He says one of your exes could be the father.
Oh, no, Maury. He's trying to say that my ex text me and I text him back, Maury. That is not true. He said hello to me on Messenger. And last time I heard, you can't get pregnant off of Messenger or Facebook. Maury, he mad because we're not together no more. He mad because we're not in a relationship.
Wait a minute. You think he wants to be with you?
Yes, Maury. He denying this baby because we're not together anymore. He accused me of cheating on him while we was
You know what he
together.
says? You know what he says? He's been down this road before. He's been with a child that ended up not his, and he's not going to let that happen anymore.
Maury, he know Boris is his son, Maury. I did not cheat on him while we was together. I was faithful to this man, Maury. I was there for him.
All right, here's your ex. Mike, come on out.
How you doing, man?
Mike, that's your child.
You know that shit, baby.
That ain't my baby, man. That baby don't look nothing like me, bro.
Look at that head. He got
Man,
the hood.
it's the serious, bro. Look at this, bro.
No, look at him, Maury.
That baby don't look nothing like me, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
You know that's
That don't look nothing like me, man.
Have a seat, Mike. So this is an interesting number you came with. $14,675, huh?
Yes, more on baby shower, baby clothes,
Right.
toys, wipes, pampers, all that, more.
Money is not the same thing as taking care of Boris. I'm there for him day in and day out, Maury. I'm there for him day in and day out.
That's true, but I'm not gonna be taking care of no child that's not probably not mine.
That's your son, and you know that's your son. We're not together.
I got experiences, man.
Mike.
I got experience. I experienced in the past a woman trying to put a baby on, and when I took the test, it wasn't mine. Come on, man. No, I can't go through that no more, man.
So,
I
Mike.
need to know he's mine.
So, Mike, why do you have all these trust issues with her?
I mean, it's a lot she done in the past while we was together. Why I can't trust her on nothing?
Maury,
Like,
I never cheated on him. That's a lie. I was faithful to him.
I don't know, though, Maury. I don't know. She told me herself.
Stop lying. You know that.
She told. Can I talk? Maury. She told me herself that she went and had unprotected sex with somebody. It was more than one time. She done told me that at least 4 times.
How many times did she tell you
She done told me that at least 4 times,
No.
Maury.
that it wasn't her, it wasn't your baby?
That it wasn't my baby.
No, I told
that I
him
wasn't
that
his
once.
father.
I said that once.
She did that out of anger, she said.
She done it out of anger 4 times, Maury.
He started denying my baby, Maury. He started denying my baby right when I told
That's
him
not
I
true.
can't do this no
That
more.
is
I'm
not
gonna beat
true.
you. He's like, oh, you must got another man.
We could
You
not
must
be
have been
together,
somebody
man.
to be
If
together.
that's my
That's what he
son,
said.
I'm gonna take care of my son like
That's
I've
what he
been doing.
said. Every time I hear you talk about money. I I did this for Boris. I bought Boris
I got
new
to,
shoes.
because she
I bought
seemed to
him
forget.
clothes. I
She
bought
seemed to
him pampers
forget.
and wipes.
Like,
I
she
do
can
that
have a
too.
baby by herself.
Mike.
She ain't do it by herself, man.
I sure
Okay.
did, and that's why
She
you
need to
gonna
practice
today,
on saying
today,
our instead of
they did,
mine.
they said
Okay,
He's
hold
not
on.
just her son. He's not just her son, bro.
Mike, do you want to be back with her?
It ain't that, Maury. It's really not that. It ain't that I want to be back with her.
Okay.
I would love to be back with my son, mama.
Okay, so
but
you
if
want,
not,
so
I
you
ain't
want
gonna deny my
so
son.
So you want to be Boris's father?
I want to
No,
be
he
his father.
don't.
Yes,
No, he
I
don't.
do.
He's tired of doing stuff for Boris.
I'ma do for my son, man. What you talking about? We finna keep it real right here, right?
Look at that dog. That's you. I see you all up in here, Mike.
I don't see me in that
I see
baby,
you
man. I'm
all up
sorry.
in here, Mike.
Well, I don't see
Look
me
at
in.
him.
I'm looking
He
at
need
him.
a father figure in his life.
He's not even he ain't even husky in town,
Mike.
man. He's brighter than that.
Mike, in the case of 11-month-old Boris, Mike, you are not. Welcome, Nicole, to the Maury Show. Why are you crying? Because you love him?
I want him to pass.
You want him to pass the test? This is a picture, everybody, of Nicole's boyfriend, Marquel. And it was taken 2 years ago when they first met. Back then, these two were very much in love. And today, Nicole believes in her heart that she is about to prove that Marquel is not only leading a double life and sleeping with other women, but that Marquel has been using her for money and stealing from her the last 2 years. Your first love.
Yes, he's the first person that ever met my mom. He's the first person that I ever loved. And I really do love him and I want to be with him, but I just cannot be with someone that I cannot trust.
But your relationship was kind of, in the beginning, kind of built on a lie, wasn't it?
Yes, because someone told me that he was dating someone else.
This is way back.
At the very beginning, and I called the girl on three-way, and he did not know that she was on the phone, and he still denied it.
Has he ever admitted cheating on you?
No.
Never?
Never.
Never at all?
Never.
You think that he is living with you for a place to live and for money?
Yes, because I'm the only person that he has. He doesn't have anyone else. I'm the only person that he has.
Is he working?
He's working, but I take him to work. I pick him up from work.
Do you think he might be cheating on you at work?
A girl contacted me while he was at work one day and told me that there were girls there. He was not answering the phone for me or anything. So I went there and I came through the back door. And as I'm trying to
What'd
go,
you see?
I saw a girl getting dressed, running out the house.
Getting dressed?
Yes. She ran out the house before I could even get to her.
And you, by the way, you think he's having help?
Yes, I do. With his friend Monte. It's his best friend. They
Monte?
He's the one with the
His
car.
friend Monte,
Yes.
you think that he's helping him?
Yes.
Have they been friends a long time?
Yes, he used to live with him at the beginning of our relationship. They go everywhere together, and he's the one with the car. My boyfriend does not have a car.
What'd you find in the car?
An empty condom wrapper, and I was recording on Snapchat, and I saw red lipstick in the back seat of my car. I don't wear lipstick.
Does he kind of get up out of bed when you're sleeping?
Yes, he leaves from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning. Where are you going? He tells me that he goes to the lake. By himself. Who goes to the lake? Who goes to the lake?
Oh, we might as well meet your man. This is the man, your first love. Here he is, Marquel.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Blah, blah, blah.
Marquel, you love this woman,
Yes, sir, I do.
and you're not cheating on her.
No, sir, I'm not.
Whatever, he's lying. He's lying.
She
I don't
thinks
care.
that you are using her for place to stay, the fact that she has the car, fact for money.
Why would I be using her? No, this is the woman in my life. Why would I use her? You know, I love her. You know, that's wasting time.
How
Why
about
do
your
you leave
and your
then?
best friend Monte, according to her, is the wingman for you?
That's my best friend, you know.
Exactly, that's why he's your wingman, because he's
Man,
your best
you know,
friend.
all
You
that-
go out,
we
y'all
just talk.
hang out
We
with
just talk. We
girls.
talk.
He has a girl, and I know there's definitely a girl for you. Why would you hang out out just to be a wingman, a third person.
What you mean?
Why would you gotta be a third person? Whatever.
Does
Exactly, because he's not in a
Monte like your
relationship.
girlfriend?
You are.
Does Monte like your girlfriend?
I mean, they have a cool
What?
relationship. I mean,
What?
they really don't like each other because she always think about cheating because he's not in a relationship. And that's messed up. But I love her, though. All I do is talk about it.
So
you
why
know?
when y'all went to the pool, I couldn't go? Why I couldn't go to the pool with y'all then? Why I couldn't go to the pool with y'all
What you
then?
mean?
Why I couldn't go to the pool with y'all then? I couldn't go swimming with them.
What about the girl that she saw getting dressed running out of the house?
First of all,
Why
she
was
wasn't
she
in the
there?
room.
Why would she even be
First of all,
at
she
your
didn't-
job?
first
Why
of all,
is she
I
at your
can't-
job? Why is she at your job? Why was you holding me back?
How
Why
can you
were
see?
you holding
No,
me
let me
back?
talk. Let me
Why
talk.
were
Let
you
me talk.
holding
Let
me
me.
back?
How can you see the girl getting dressed? You ain't at the door though.
Why did she run out the
How did
house
she get
then?
dressed
Why
then?
did she run out the
How did she
house?
get
Why did
dressed?
she run out the
What
house?
you mean? Because she wasn't supposed to.
Why
be.
did
We thought
your
she was the
cousin
manager.
run out the
We
house?
supposed to be the
Why did your
manager, though.
cousin run out the house?
You paid for sex?
No, sir, I don't. Come
So
on,
what
now.
do you do with the money when you gone from 12 midnight to 5 a.m.? What do you do with $200? Please
What you
tell me.
mean what I do
What do
with
you?
it?
Where do you do
What
with
you mean what I do?
$200
I'm not
at the
spending on
lake?
sex.
At the lake,
not
what
spending
do you
on
do
sex.
with $200?
How about the condom wrapper and the lipstick in the car and all that stuff?
For all I know, it could be hers, you know.
If it was mine, you would react
It ain't
differently.
mine.
If that was- if
she
you-
had plenty of people in the car as well, you know. It could be her friends, it could be somebody else. You know?
Nobody was in the car that night. Nobody was in the car that night, please.
Now, Monte has been denying this, all these allegations, but last night he decided he had a secret he wanted to reveal to Nicole. Take a look.
Nicole, I really don't like you. I know you think Marquel has been cheating on you. Well, guess what? He is. Marquel has slept with at least 5 other girls since y'all been together.
Are you serious?
And you're right. I have been helping him. I'm Marquel's best friend. But you are replaceable. I hope this is enough to finally break you two up.
Wow. Here he is, Monte. Monte, come on out. Monte, how do you know for a fact that he has cheated on Nicole?
Yeah, I come and pick him up every night, almost every night. If I'm not picking him up from his house, I'm picking him up from a girl house.
Are you kidding me, bro? Are you serious? You serious?
So what you're saying is you don't want him with her. Why?
Oh, not at all. She's ruined our relationships,
Oh.
our friendship since the beginning. All the way from the beginning.
If I leave him, can he live with you? If I leave him, can he live with you?
Marquel,
Yeah.
what do you think about your best friend, what he just said?
I mean, it's not true. When we see a lot of times, we just say it's not true. It's not true. It's not
Monte.
true.
So you gonna take him to
How
work?
many-
You gonna
Monte,
take him to work
how
and you
many-
gonna pick him up from work?
How
Okay.
many,
Okay.
Monte, how many women has he slept with?
It's hard to count. I say at least 6 a week.
Oh my goodness, you are disgusting. You disgusting. You're disgusting.
Here are the lie detector results. Has Monte helped you cheat on Nicole? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Oh!
Did you sleep with a woman who Nicole caught you with at your job? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Oh my God! Oh!
Did you sleep with another woman in Nicole's car? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
You gonna be walking! You gonna be walking! You gonna be walking! You gonna be walking!
Have you ever paid for sexual favors with Nicole's money? You refused to answer. Did you,
Oh my God!
did you sleep with another woman the night Nicole refused to be intimate with you? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Nicole, what's going to happen?
We are over. We are over, bro.
You are not the father.